Hey, this is Joe, the National Angler. I recently posted a question on social media asking fans if they could ask a professional angler one thing, what would it be? The overwhelming response was, hey, can I go fishing with you, or would you go fishing with me? Here's an opportunity for you to jump in the boat of a professional. We're going to learn more about Major League Fishing Marshall Program. I'm with Daniel Fennell, Major League Fishing Pro Circuit Tournament Director, here to talk to you about the Marshall Program and how this amazing program helps you benefit Major League Fishing and yourself as an angler. Daniel, can you tell us a little bit about the Marshall Program?
Yeah, sure. Just a couple years ago on the pro circuit level, we decided to get rid of co-anglers, and that was to optimize the pros' ability in the boat and when they're competing at this high of a level. And so by eliminating co-anglers on the pro circuit, we realized there was a chance and a position that we could put somebody else in that boat. We developed this Marshal program, with our company that will pair a Marshal with a random pro for 2 days of the event. And at that point, they'll go out with those people each day. You'll actually have a chance to win some money too, which is an awesome thing because you get your day one and your day two pros weights combined. Whichever Marshal ends up with the highest weight is going to walk away with a little cash check too, man.
No, that's a great opportunity, and what are the benefits for Major League Fishing to have these pros outside of that as well too?
Yeah, it's really important for us, and one reason is these anglers, no doubt, when you're on this level of competition, these guys, things happen out there. Sometimes there's protest situations, sometimes there's any kind of questionable activity, and so it's good for us as a company to have another set of eyes in these boats because that just helps really, it seems like the fairness and the equal level playing field really come together in something like that. And so we love having those marshals there. If there ever was a protest situation or anything like that, I will directly, interview the marshal as well in that situation just to get another person's perspective of how the situation went down. And so, huge for us as a company.
No, that's great. And obviously, the benefit for you, and what else are kind of some of the benefits anglers get as far as riding with the pro and being out there for the day?
Yeah, it's some great opportunities. First of all, you're on possibly your home body of water, fishing with a pro level athlete who is nationwide one of the top fishermen in the country. The majority of our field are exceptional at what they do. And so you get to see how those anglers fish these areas that you may have fished 1,000 times before. You get to see different techniques that you may have never seen before. We've got anglers from all over the country. You've got maybe like a Skeet Reese coming from California who might go out there and do something that you've never even thought about doing before, and you're able to take in that information right there, soak that in, and hopefully translate that into your tournaments that you may have coming up, or even your fun fishing days with the family. I mean, whatever it takes, these guys know how to catch them, and you get a, front row seat to seeing how that goes down.
No, that's awesome. I've even enjoyed my media time out with these anglers, and I've learned a lot too. So I think you guys can learn a lot as well too. If you want some more information, I'll post it below. And if you have anything, please feel free to reach out. Daniel, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So I'm here with my guy Will. He was my marshal for today here on the Potomac River, and it was a good time. What I like about the Marshal program. Number one is you get to meet people that you haven't met before. Since we live in a social media era, a lot of times you don't get to talk or get to meet some of the people that you kind of go back and forth with on social. So I meet a lot of the people that I see commenting on YouTube videos or even on the MLF posts. I get to spend the whole day with those people. So that's one thing I like about it. And then also I got somebody to help keep me calm down through the day. So when things are going haywire, I'm not just talking to myself. It helps me to be able to kind of tell somebody what I'm doing. So the Marshal program, I think, is great for anybody that is a beginner fisherman looking to learn some of the things that some of the more seasoned, experienced fishermen are doing. And I don't think anybody I've talked to has regretted doing it.
Just riding with Brian today was the ultimate experience that I think every marshal should have the opportunity to do. I mean, looking at YouTube and seeing it on social media is one thing, but actually being in the boat, watching them actually perform, the consistency, allowing you to have a first-hand experience on how they actually became a pro is amazing. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do this. This is my first time participating in the Marshal program, and it's just a fantastic, and I think every angler should get the opportunity to ride with their favorite pro like I was able to today.
James Antone, Marshall, first time on the Potomac River for Tackle Warehouse. I enjoyed myself. I got to spend 2 days thus far with 2 different anglers, learning quite a bit. Learned that they use a lot of worms for this and in the shallow grass. Saw how they were using a spinnerbait and a jerkbait, some buzz baits. But yeah, it was good. I have fished like the Mallard's Bay, but I've never fished this area. So there's a possibility of trying to see if I can get my kayak up here and do a little fishing in some of the areas. But yeah, I had a good time and learned quite a bit and asked some questions. And every pro that I've talked to thus far for the last 2 days has helped me out and given me pointers.
Hey everybody, I'm Brad Knight, Major League Fishing Pro, and I want to talk about the Marshall Program. We're in our 2nd year of the Marshall Program, and I can't express what a benefit I feel like it is for these guys with a very minimal investment. Are able to go out with pro anglers and see their 8 or 9 hours that they're spending on the water, where it's not necessarily a seminar where you go to a fishing expo and somebody's selling you something. You're seeing exactly what that guy is going to be doing to pay his bills and to catch fish. So I mean, you got to think a guy can spend a little bit of money and get to go for 9 hours on the boat with Larry Nixon in a tournament setting. I mean, sign me up for that one. If I wasn't here for a tournament, I'd sure enjoy that. So it's a great investment, small financial obligation, but what you get out of it, I feel like, is your investment way up.
I'm MLF Pro Circuit angler Clark Ream here today at Potomac River. Had a decent day, and I rode around and spent the day in the boat with Barry, my Marshall. I think we had a great time. I'm a talker, so that helps. I was at the first Bassmaster Elite Series event where Trip Weldon told everybody that it was the first event when we actually had Marshalls. And I remember him saying, guys, you need to make this Marshall program work if we're gonna do it. It's up to us. And so I took that at heart and said, you know what, I'm gonna talk to my guy, have a good time, you know, talk to him just like we've known each other forever, and try and teach him out here, because that's the difference in a Marshall deal and a co-angler situation. Is that co-angler might be there to learn, but he's got money on the mind also, and he wants to catch fish. A lot of times they can be aggressive. They affect the outcome of the event. But from a pure learning standpoint, there's nothing better than the Marshall program, because you're able to learn so much and decipher all the BS that guys talk about. Oh, he says he's throwing a thunder cricket, but he's really throwing a jackhammer. Or, oh, he's throwing a yum dinger, but he's really throwing a Senko. I mean, you're able to cut through all that, see really what goes down, and you're able to see that there is a difference in a lot of these guys' skill level and ability that sets them beyond what your local angler is.
Hey, Chris Jones with Major League Fishing, and I want to talk just a second about our Marshall program for the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit. Come be a part of that. You're going to hang out with anglers, help us make social media. You're going to be in a boat with some of the best pros in the world, the biggest names in the game today, learning all their secrets on the water. Definitely, you'll be a part of our family.